Hey, what's going on, everyone? Aaron Murray here with another Snaps edition of the quarterback breakdown, quarterback film room. Leave a comment below if you have any great ideas or names for this. This is only the second episode we've done of this. If you missed it, I did a DJ U1, the quarterback for Florida State, just before this, and then now doing Haynes King, quarterback for Georgia Tech. But want to do probably like 5 to 10 of these a week. So if you have a great name for it, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And I'm excited to break this one down because I was a hater of Haynes King a couple of years ago, mostly due to his delivery. I mean, it was just so long. It took forever. It was crazy to just watch all of it. And you can see, man, he's worked his tail off. The fundamentals are better. Obviously, we knew he's a great athlete. And then the accuracy. I think that's something that we're going to see right now in this first play. And stick with me because later in the game, it's going to be the reason why Georgia Tech wins the football game when it's all said and done against Florida State there in Ireland. So we're going to be breaking down the best pass plays and then some of his run plays as well throughout the game. All right, Georgia Tech, a lot of motions, a lot of shifts, and this is theme. We talk about. We're going to be talking about a lot of themes. Theme number one: accuracy on these bubbles, these quick screens to the receivers. It's essentially a running play. A lot of these are complete behind the line of scrimmage, but you have to put it in a spot where your receiver can catch it and get upfield. Great job getting around the defender, getting around the defensive end, but puts it on this side of the receiver so he can catch it and go. Catch it and go. He puts it on this side. Receiver has to catch it, turn, and then have to restart the motor in order to go. And all of a sudden, this guy is crashing. It's a tackle for loss. Instead, puts in a spot where now his receiver catches it, and you got space. You got space. You got space. Once again, stick with me. You're going to see at the end of this game how this wins it for them. Makes a guy miss. Bam, off to the races. Great first play, easy first play, but the accuracy is so critical for Haynes King. Next pass play, same thing. Flare. It's a running play. It's a sweep, but look where he put the football. Not great blocking. Florida State does a great job coming downhill, but just going to stay on this, what we say, theme, accuracy with some of these passes. Very, very good. Good decision right here. Another thing we're going to see throughout this game is Georgia Tech finding ways to create what we call a light box. This is going to be a run pass option, RPO. And a lot of times for a quarterback, you're just counting the box. So you're going to have, really unbalanced. You're going to have 4 receivers and then a running back. So five guys to this side. So Florida State has to make a decision. And they ended up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their defenders over here, leaving a 5-man box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this safety is going to have to fill. So pretty much you're just saying, okay, we got Haynes one-on-one with this safety coming downhill from depth. And he's got to make a guy miss, but still 5 for 5. My quarterback on the RPO is going to run the football. So, bam, there you go. Safety makes him turn up a little bit, but he makes 2 guys miss. Great gain right there to get back the 5 yards to get to what I believe would then be a 3rd and 10 situation. One of the bad throws of the game for Haynes King, going to be a rollout to the right, and just needs to put this outside. I mean, could have probably thrown this a little bit earlier too. Would love to see the ball's already out. Ball should be right now in the air. And if you put the ball in the air, you do allow him to catch the ball inbounds and maybe make a play. When you throw it this late, you almost have to just accept the fact that he's going to catch it and go out of bounds. Haynes tries to hold him up a little bit. Receiver, just is too far into the route by then. Ball's behind him. So I think 2 things. One, throw it earlier. Ball could have been out earlier. Then that ball would have been perfect. And then 2, if you're not going to get it out earlier, you just put the ball on the sideline. Sometimes it's just going to be a catch, go out of bounds, take the nice gain, and move on to the next play. But like I said, one of the very few balls that we'll talk about in this game that was a bad throw from Haynes King. All right, we're going to get a lot of man from Florida State, and I'm sure this was a lot of the pre-game study throughout the week in preparation and in the offseason. A lot of 3rd and medium, which a lot of teams do this. They want to play man coverage. You're not going to sit back in zone and just allow receivers to kind of just sit. So we're going to get some indications that it's man. First thing is the motion right there. Bam. We're getting motion. We're getting DB traveling hard. I mean, that DB's traveling hard. So I'm like, oh, they're in man right now. Plus, you got press over here. That's pretty tight coverage on this side. So anytime you're one man, you like what we call mesh concepts. It creates a natural rub. We call it a rub. Defenders call it a pick. It's a rub. So what we're going to get is crosser, crosser. We're going to get a deep sit route from the tight end, which is great versus zone. He'll kind of sit. Man, he's not really there. You may find a way to work as a last resort. Then you're going to get the running back, kind of here. So you're going to go. What you want to do is go running back one in the flat. If he pops with all this craziness, say a linebacker gets picked, you may hit the running back, easy completion, you can turn it up. If not, you're going to find your crosser as your number 2 route versus man-to-man coverage. So watch Haynes' eyes. He gets over here. He looks for his running back, doesn't like it. He's going to look for his crosser, likes it. Ball maybe a tad bit behind, but I don't mind because I think he feels this defender right here and just wants to make sure he gets it on the body of his receiver so he can catch it, get north, and get the first down. Perfect roll. He puts it in front of him a little bit more. But like I said, I think he sees a little bit of color, the FSU defender, and puts it in a spot where his receiver can catch it and then just get north for the first down. So great recognition on the man coverage and then perfect call with the mesh concept as well. Man, this is one that Haynes wants to get back. It was drawn up absolutely perfectly. You're going to get a too high coverage. You're going to run a smash concept, which is essentially a high-low with where you're going to get is a corner route and then some sort of flat control from right here is going to be your number 2 receiver. But what we get right here is with the motions, we get these 2 DBs, 1 DB, 2 DB to communicate. And a lot of times you see this when you're stacked, where the inside DB says, hey, I got number 1 to the inside. The other DB says, I got the first guy to the outside. There's different ways to play it, but right now they're playing inside out. And so this guy is going to take whoever has the inside release. This guy's going to take whoever has the outside release. So with the motion, he's going to come outside, so he takes him. So he's out of it. Now look, as this guy gets vertical, look at the leverage he gets to run an outbreaking route. All this space, plus the DB's in the middle of the damn field. This is as easy as it can get to be able to hit a home run play over the top. So ball snapped, you see the switch, you see about 3 or 4 yards of inside leverage, you have the safety. Haynes is just licking his chops right now and saying, all right, man, touchdown. What is it, 37-yard touchdown on his way. Let me rip this thing down the field, and just misses it by 1 or 2 yards. It happens just a little bit off, sadly, for Georgia Tech and Haynes King on that one. But love it. This is, what was it? Theme 1 was the accuracy. Theme 2 is going to be toughness. Look at the speed, which we know had, but then the toughness too. Where's that first timer? Where's bam? Get the first down. Get the first down. Hell of an athlete. We're going to see a couple times Haynes running away from these defenders. And this is Florida State 4- and 5-star guys, incredible athletes on that side of the football. And Haynes is running around them, juking them out, putting his shoulder down, doing a great job using his athleticism. Another great play here, showing off his balance, showing off the athleticism, and then the toughness as well. 1 guy miss, 2 guy, 3 guy, 4 guy, still on his feet. Great run. This next one, we're actually going to go to the high end zone. So from behind the quarterbacks, let me change the view. And the patience. Just watch the patience. A lot of quarterbacks, obviously he runs it more than, say, like I did back in the day, but great patience, allowing the setup. So you're going to let this guy kick out. That's 1. But then you have to allow this tight end to get up in the hole to block this guy. And you can't outrun him because then everyone's going to be banging into each other, and it doesn't turn out to be as good of a player as you'd want it to be. So you have to wait for 1, does it, and then patient to allow the tight end to get to number 2, bam, and then puts a foot in the ground, gets north, gets inside the 5-yard line. Nice, patient, beautiful run from Haynes. All right, we're going to skip a few plays ahead right now. Let me get to the sideline view here. Going forward, I think it's the only high end zone view we got. Light box, RPO, same thing. We talked about this earlier. I'm not going to kill it, but it's 5-man box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These safeties are about 7, 8 yards in depth. And offensively, my eraser here. Offensively, you have 5 offensive linemen plus a 6. So you essentially have 6 for 5 plus the quarterback 7 for 5. It's too easy, man. Like this is too easy for Georgia Tech in this type of offense not to just run the ball and just get 5, 6 yards a pop. It's a great run play. It's a very, very successful play. Let's go down a few more. You're gonna get 2-man, third and medium. So you're gonna get some sort of man coverage concept, and you're gonna get a little bit of a crossing right here. Sorry, my bad. Let me pull this back a little bit. I think this is good ball placement. You have the matchup you want right here. Maybe could have put it on him right now, because the more you wait, the more you allow this DB to recover. So possibly throw the ball a hair bit earlier if I'm Haynes. Like just you put it on his chest right now out of the break. He catches it, probably falls forward for a first down. You wait a little bit longer, and then now the DB catches up and just makes it a more difficult opportunity to catch it and get the first down. So being critiquey here, just get the ball out of his hands a hair bit earlier out of the break. It's a catch and a first down instead of letting the DB make a play. Another one here, kind of back-to-back plays where he's just a little bit late, and this is tough. Once again, they're going to run some sort of smash concept. So corner, you're going to get a flat control. He actually does a return route. Let me draw that a little bit better. So he's going to come out and then back in. This is the guy you're watching, the corner. If that corner just starts getting depth right now, just hit your number one guy. You want to start getting some of the yards you lost on first down. Take the completion and move on. So like right here, this corner's out of it. And look at the space we got to this receiver, this underneath receiver. I would love the ball to you start right now anticipating as a quarterback, this ball's coming out. And I think you could have thrown it right now. And this is even more nitpickier than the last one because, this guy's breathing down your damn neck. And I've been in this situation a million times and have probably made the same damn throw where the ball's high. I get it. So this is truly Monday morning quarterback. I got the clicker in my hand and it's a perfect world, but I'm sure he's telling himself, hey, I could have got the ball a little bit quicker, put the ball in the receiver, put it on his chest, and get the completion. This one, great play. Florida State ran a similar concept versus similar defense. You're going to get your scissors concept. So post, corner, and then you're going to get flat control. So good versus a quarters defense. If you get the safety in the corner to take number one, the post route, the post is dead. If the safety comes up at all, you have a chance to take the post. This is what I used to love to do all the time is just throw that post route versus cover fours if they settle. If what they're going to be, you'll see those guys are out of it. Now you're just going to high-low the flat defender with your flat control and your corner route on top of it. So let's let this thing play out a little bit and we'll break it down. So check it. Look at this depth. So post route's out. Post route's done. Now my eyes need to get to this flat defender, which third and long, he should be retreating. So you should anticipate probably hitting your check down and then seeing if he can make a play from there. But as we're going to point out right now, bam, he jumps it. Look at this. Jumps it on third and long. Defense, you should give that up all day and rally to make a tackle. And now all of a sudden you got a lot of green grass to throw this guy in the corner route. I think it's a good throw. Unfortunately, receiver slips, and it's an incompletion. But I'll give it to Haynes. I'll say it right now. That was an accurate pass. Would have been a first down for Georgia Tech if the receiver doesn't slip. All right. This is a pretty sweet concept. It's just triple option. That's all it is. This is the new way to run triple option. You're going to have the dive, and then you're going to have the quarterback run, and then you're going to have the tight end in the flat. So 3 options. Hand it to the running back, quarterback run, or throw it to the tight end. So first thing you're going to do is read the defensive end. If he settles and you can feel like you get around him, you pull it, and then it's a 2-on-1. It's like playing basketball from there with the tight end. Damn, he settles. Good read. Now you use your speed. You get out there, and then theme number 1, accurate pass where the tight end can catch it without stopping, get up north, and then get the first down. All right, couple plays ahead. Um, just some miscommunication here for Florida State and Haynes and this offense taking advantage of it. We're going to motion a receiver over here, and no one motions with him. I mean, you have one DB on two receivers. You got no rocking and rolling. You got no linebacker pushing out. I mean, no indicator of like, hey guys, we need to make some sort of check on the back end to give our guys some help essentially. And we're gonna get third time they're gonna run it some sort of smash concept with flat control. Then you're just gonna read. Now it truly is just one player. Read the corner. Wherever he doesn't go is where you're going to throw the football. And he settles on the flat control. And this is as wide open as you can get in college football against a team like Florida State. A little bit inaccurate. Throws the ball behind the receiver. I think he's just trying to put it on him. Catch, tackle. Would have loved to see that ball more to the sideline. Catch, maybe some more separation from the safety. And then, if he makes that guy safety miss, there's no one left. So a little bit earlier, a little bit more to the sideline, and you could have really hurt Florida State for the mistake they made pre-snap. But still a good play, great catch taking the contact. Quick release, balls out, bam, accurate, and look at the separation. Look at right now. Look where this ball is. It's right here, and then look at the separation. Clinic. That's clinic stuff right there. Clinic stuff allows you to get 5 yards on first down. What play was that? Oh, here we go. 36. This is Haynes King right here. But I say this is Haynes King. This is Haynes King 2.0 because I don't know if Haynes King could have done this at A&M because of his release. He's an athlete. He's always been an athlete. He can make guys miss. But this is next level. This is the evolution of Haynes King, making guys miss and then being able to flick the ball because of the more compact delivery, throw it with accuracy, and make a chunk play when nothing is there. This is Patrick Mahomes-esque. This is what every coach loves their quarterback the ability to do. Nothing's there. Buy some time, make guys miss, and then bam, just flick it out there and throw it with accuracy where now my guy gets up north and gets a big chunk play. That is as good as you can do it right there, being creative and then throwing the ball with accuracy to your last resort out there in the flat. That is great job, Haynes King. All right. Good job throwing the ball. Great base. We're going to get another two high safeties. I think this is some sort of two-man, but they're going to bracket number 2. So a lot of teams defensively, they don't want to double number 1, so they're not going to put a safety over the top to the field because they'll say, hey, college quarterbacks, you throw the ball to the field. We would rather bracket number 2. So we'd rather bracket this guy. So we have outside leverage, and then we have inside leverage. I think the safety is just way too deep, way too deep for this deeper cross route. Haynes does a good job. You think he feels the pressure. He keeps a good base in the pocket and throws an accurate pass, really accurate pass. Great route, but feeling the heat, third and long situation, throws it on an absolute dart to his receiver. He breaks it off very friendly from the receiver standpoint and gets the first down to keep the drive going. Empty. What do you think they're going to do? I feel like most people at home was screaming quarterback draw. 5-man box defensively. Count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's out of it. 5. And then this tight end's going to release, so he's going to be gone. So it'll be 5 offensive linemen on 4 defensive linemen with Haynes King as your quarterback. I mean, this is child's play. Too easy for the big play in the run game. Nothing much to say here. I think it's a good pass on time, accurate on the run, little play action, boot, boom, balls out, good pass. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so zone, just straight zone running scheme. So you're going to read as the quarterback, you'll read the end man at the line of scrimmage, the defensive end. If he crashes, you pull it. If he comes upfield, you hand it. Pretty simple, right? Well, defenses are smart because they're sick of the quarterback reading it. So what they do is they'll have this defensive end crash. So quarterback thinks I got to pull it, but then they'll bring in a second defender. I think it's either one of these two. Someone else is going to come, and then all of a sudden that guy's ready to take the quarterback out. So let's watch. Bam, he's down. So quarterback saying, okay, I'm going to pull it. But you have this guy that's coming from depth is coming for the quarterback. And this is what we talk about with Haynes and just the athleticism. I mean, they should have him dead to rights. One guy miss, two guy miss. I'm going to beat you to the sideline and get a positive play on second down to make this a third and manageable situation. Athlete, man. Hell of an athlete. Just him being an athlete once again. Good fadeaway ball. Most important thing, pressure's in his face here on this little semi-rollout and throws it in a spot where his guy can catch it, make a guy miss, get the first down. Let's just go back. Imagine if this ball is thrown behind. DJU did this for Florida State. Ball was behind. The running back actually had to turn. We talked about this. It's an accurate pass. It's a catchable ball. The running back dropped it for Florida State. But even if he caught it, he would have to then turn this way to then get his momentum going to get upfield. This, you keep him going where he can catch it, get his pads north and south, and then make moves from there. So boom. Okay, now I want to make a move. I'm doing it on my time, not because the quarterback threw it behind me. Which brings us to the final play of the game. And this is when it all comes together. They just had the fumble, pushed them out of field goal range, need a field goal to win the football game. 3rd and long. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. It comes down to this right here. Can we get our kicker in a spot to make the game-winning field goal? And you got to throw this ball accurately to the receiver. And it got to be quick. I mean, this ball is out now. Now. Bam. Look, let's bring it back. I'm even too slow over here. It's too fast for me. Look at the ball placement right there. Ball is perfectly thrown. And look at the separation. If this ball is late or this ball is here, this is a TFL. It is a TFL, and this game's going to overtime. Or they're throwing a Hail Mary. Maybe they're getting a Hail Mary. But more like this game's going to overtime. Ball is thrown in the perfect spot on time, and you give a talented athlete this much space, and now let's watch what he does with it. Make one guy miss, get some speed, puts his shoulder down, and then puts you an opportunity to make the game-winning field goal. That was the difference between both these quarterbacks. These throws, Haynes, I think every throw that was behind the line of scrimmage, Haynes put in the perfect spot in the perfect timing. Great game, Haynes King. Give him a B+, A-. Maybe it could have been more if he hit one of those deep shots. But great game, athleticism, accuracy, took care of the football for the most part. I know a couple miscommunications with some of the handoffs. But if he plays like this, Haynes could be one of the best quarterbacks in the ACC by the end of the season. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Once again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you back with more snaps every single day with T-Bob and myself. So come hang out with us all football season. See y'all.